Nashville very quickly became our home back in into 96, early 97. We moved here from Houston. I moved the family and the franchise. My kids were raised here. All three of my children attended the same elementary school, middle school, and graduated from the same high school. So I was very, very fortunate to have been able to spend such quality time here. Left for a few years, just, because I took a job with the St. Louis Rams, but hung on to everything here. We kept our home, we kept our farm, and this was always going to be home for us. So when I parted way with the Rams, it came back immediately. So Nashville's our home. We've seen it change like everybody else. I can't say that I'm a native, but pretty close. My kids are very close to that. This is their home, and it's a special place. Will always be their home. It's grown, as we've all seen. It's grown significantly over time, but it's still a great place to raise a family and to enjoy the special qualities of life. Yeah, I mean, the franchises don't move often, and you got a Cleveland franchise that bounced around. You got Indianapolis, a Colt franchise that bounced, and of course the Raiders. But yes, I am. I'm the only head coach in NFL history that was blessed with the task of relocating two franchises, not one, but two, over my career. So I have a lot of experience in dealing with distractions and dealing with people, and I loved every minute of it. And if there's another one in the future that's getting ready to move, then I hope they give me a call, because I have a lot of experience out of it. The organizational philosophy that I tried to instill was that nobody's job was more important or no less important than anybody else. And when the things were all said and done, what I hoped for was that we had to put speed bumps in the parking lot at the facility to slow people down because they were in such a hurry to get to work, because they were looking forward to getting to work. And everybody takes credit. Everybody understands when we win, we win. When we lose, we lose. We don't point fingers. That is not a Houston Oiler Coke machine in the hall that doesn't work. That is a Oiler or Titans Coke machine that needs a service call. And so it's just a philosophy that we took on, and everybody did it, and anybody that was part of our organization gets equal credit for everything that took place that's on and off the field. The players too. I mean, the things that we did in the community, that everything that we're doing now with respect to the Nashville Kats are going to dovetail to the community, and that's what we did. That's why I believe the Titans are where they are right now in this moment in time, is because the foundation that we laid out in the community and with a really intimate fan base. When I parted ways with the Rams, immediately came back to Nashville, and one thing about coaching is, if you look at it simply, you're helping players. You're helping players improve. You're helping everybody in every aspect, but it's providing assistance. And when I got out of coaching, that's kind of what I continued doing. I was just decided I'm going to keep helping people, whatever that looks like. So I was approached by several of the alternate leagues, the 11-on-11 spring leagues, and first one was the Alliance of American Football, and they asked me if I could help, and of course I said yes. And then I did the same thing with the USFL, and I just wanted to help, and I didn't know what it looked like at the time, but I'm kind of one of those, because I relocated to franchise, and because I had to cut the grass, and because we had to do all those things that most NFL coaches don't have to do because they're already done. They got state-of-the-art facilities. I was used to plugging in refrigerators and doing the things in the building, that living and working out of trailers and things. So, it's kind of how I was raised in the NFL. So, I continued with it. And so I was approached by an ownership group, potential ownership group, about 6 or 8 months ago, and I thought they were actually going to try to acquire a 11-on-11 outdoor spring football franchise. And when I realized it was potentially going to be the rebirth of the Nashville Kats, I started paying attention because I missed most of that. As I was in the middle of a run with the Titans, our 24/7 endeavor doesn't give you time to pay attention to much anything else that's going on. I really didn't pay much attention to, other than I heard great things about the Cats. So over the last 6 months, those memories have been restored. I am honored to be sitting here in a position where I'm able to once again help somebody. Things are going fast. It's going to be a blast. The bottom line is we're going to bring back a game that was unique to this area. At the same time, we were beating people up on a regular basis with the Titans. The Cats were providing amazing entertainment for a fan base that was extraordinary as it relates to arena football. So we're picking up right where they left off, and we're going to kick things off here in just a few weeks. As we've been moving around Nashville and outside of Nashville, just pulling things together for this season opener on April 27th, the number of people that we crossed paths with has just been mind-blowing to me. But the one thing that's in common with all of them is that they were the original Titan fans. They were the ones that were there when we went through our Memphis and our Vanderbilt, and then the 99 season. It followed us through thick and thin to the early 2000s. These original Titans fans. While this is going on, you've got the Cats flourishing here and winning games and filling up Bridgestone. Well, they didn't go anywhere. They're still here. The original Titan, the diehard true Titan fans and the Cat fans are still out, and they're coming back. They're still here in Nashville, and they're coming back in droves, just looking forward to the entertainment opportunity and to rekindle those memories way back. I can't help them with the Titan stuff right now, but it certainly can help them rekindle the great Cats memories and that existed back in the early 2000s. For those that aren't familiar or have questions about the AFL and what that means, it's the Arena Football League. That means this game is played in an arena. It's not played outside on the grass in the spring in 11-on-11 football like the XFL, the USFL, and those leagues, the Alliance of American Football. This thing's played indoors in a field that's been reduced. It's an intimate field. It's played, if you can imagine watching the last hockey game that you watched, imagine there being artificial turf grass instead of ice, and then 8-on-8 playing football. A touchdown pass from the back of the end zone, yeah, it happens. It's just a fast, great game that's highly competitive, and it's just entertaining. Every step along the way is entertaining. The arena football, there's different leagues. There's been overtime. There's been a lot of games played inside on a smaller field. The AFL has kicked into gear over the last 6 or 8 months, and it's real. It's relationships with NFL Network. It's relationships with the cities, with the 8 or 10 arenas that are set up to kick the season off. It's real. It's all happening. And in this day and age where technology is different, you can watch these games, and unlike anything else, the entertainment product and the entertainment value is extraordinary. Yeah, anytime, whether you're USA football, flag football, whatever type of football you're playing, anytime the NFL is going to reach out and endorse, so to speak, what you're doing, then what you're doing has a chance to be good and what you're doing is right. The National Football League cares about the game of football. We all remember. I say we all. I mean, we all know somebody that put that plastic on their head the first time when they were 7 or 8 years old and looked out that face mask, and what did they want to do? They wanted to play in the NFL. Well, not everybody gets to do that, but there's so many different aspects or so many different opportunities through different age groups as you move through youth and into high school and then outside of high school and college and beyond college. This is beyond college now. This is an opportunity for guys that are passionate about football, for fans that are passionate about football, that want to see something just a little bit different than 11 on 11 in the spring, to have an opportunity to come out and really get intimate with the game, because you're literally in a position where you can almost reach out and touch players as they come banging into the boards or the walls, is no different than our hockey players are doing.